Good evening, Virgos. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Time now is 8:41 p.m. Eastern, where I am. This is going to be a general reading for Virgo placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Please take what resonate, leave the rest. Do not force it. Feel free to flip it if need be. Cross watchers, you're welcome to join us. Shout out to all the moderators as they come in. If this your first time here, please feel free to subscribe to the channel, the notification bell, so you know we're going live. And as always, welcome to Tracy Y Sources Tarot. What's up, Trinity girl? Let me know how the volume is. Let me know how the volume is. Trinity, are we good on the volume? Can you hear me? You said get the live up and share, subscribe. I know that's right. Including cross watches. Trinity, can you hear me? Are we good on the volume? Let me know how we doing on the volume before we get started. Okay, good, cool. The volume is straight. All right, so Virgos, let's get on and jump into this here reading. Okay, today's day is, I want to say, July 20th. Okay, 2025. And I want to say the last time I checked, you said the sound is good. Okay, great, great, great. I know a lot of people been talking about this here moon energy. I know a lot of people been like, is this a Mercury retrograde? Hold on. And I'm like, not quite, a little bit. The Mercury retrograde is right around the corner. This other, hold on, you guys. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Give me 1 second. My other thing over here wants to act crazy. Give me 1 second, you guys. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, the moon is in Gemini. Okay, well, it's in Gemini. All right. Okay, I want to see because I know I had some people today earlier that was like they felt like they was going through it. So right now the moon is definitely in the sign of Gemini. Okay. So Virgos, let's discuss the energy that we are dealing with today. Okay, or this evening. So this is basically going to be a reading going into the month of August, starting out your August reading. All right. So as we move into August, which is Leo season right around the corner, and then of course we are next. But I want to say that I think tomorrow is the last day for Cancer season, and then Leo, then Leo begins. But right now the moon is in Gemini. Okay, so now when it comes to dealing with these moon signs, I want to say that on July 24th and August 9th, I know it's a full moon. Um, because when it comes to this particular reading, when it comes to the energy that I'm getting here, first I was thinking, okay, because the energy that I was picking up on when I started going through these cards and shuffling these cards, immediately I was getting that you could have been possibly mirroring another person, okay, another past person. All right. I am getting here, Matt. This is somebody who is feeling as though they're going through some sort of empty void. This is someone who is feeling uncomfortable in the situation that they have found themselves in. Dissatisfied, bored, unhappy, a bit bitter, somewhat miserable, feeling left out in the cold. Like whatever it is they're connected to is not going nowhere, it's not moving nowhere. They view the situation that they are themselves as being stagnant. Okay. And I feel this is somebody who could be having a little bit of hard times. And they are trying to figure themselves out. For some of you, this can be a water, a fire, or earth sign. Okay? Because Scorpio and Sagittarius is here. The moon is in Gemini. We're headed into Leo season. Now, Cancer is also here on the table. But I'm definitely getting, when it comes to this situation, dealing with this particular person, starting out with the Page of Cups. That's the first cup that came out in this here particular reading. So this is somebody with the Page of Cups who you could be receiving some sort of unexpected surprise visit from, or a surprise unexpected call from. This is somebody who could be unexpectedly trying to reach out to you. And this is someone who is carefully going within when it comes to really meditating and contemplating with the Four of Cups, going through some sort of disappointment with the Five of Cups because they're not happy. They don't have who they feel like they really want to be with. This is somebody who's hoping to come toward you with some sort of reconciliation, wanting to make you an offer. This is somebody who is going through the Seven of Cups when it comes to weighing the pros with the cons, when it comes to weighing the options, when it comes to carefully using discernment, trying to assert themselves, questioning the scenario, the situation. Um, you know, going through some sort of spiritual rebirth with the death card. Okay, it's like going through, after going through this here painful separation or breakup or whatever the case may be. Now this person is all of a sudden receiving this here, like I said, spiritual rebirth. Being guided toward the light. This can even be somebody who is going through a physical death, okay, or has already been through some sort of physical death, okay, and they're having a hard time handling this here situation, and they're trying to figure some things out. And this person is going, this person is seeking help, seeking answers, and with the Temperance card, where there's a need for them to move in moderation and seek patience. Okay, and when I see the Temperance card come in, I know with you guys, Virgo, you guys have been seeking patience and trying to moderation, because the Temperance card was coming out on you on quite a few of your readings. Okay, but now for some reason this person is coming in with the Temperance card with the Knight of Pentacles, really going within, um, carefully trying to dot their I's and cross their T's when it comes to trying to figure out the perfect plan, um, on how they want to proceed with this. This is somebody who is really trying to put forth this effort into planning things out the correct way when it comes to them trying to approach you as if they are the King of Pentacles. This is somebody who views you as a wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. Definitely, this could be somebody somewhat heavy set, dark hair, okay? Um, some of you could be dealing with a Taurus too, okay, when it comes to seeking answers from a higher source, because it's like this person is going through some sort of spiritual rebirth after going through some sort of physical, painful ending. It's light now. But at the same time, this person is also a heavy burden with the Ten of Wands, because this is somebody going through the Nine of Swords, okay? This person is going through the Nine of Swords as well as the Nine of Wands, okay? So this person is sitting here going through the Nine of Swords with the Nine of Wands. So this is definitely somebody who's feeling stressed out and overwhelmed, suffering with some sort of anxiety, can't sleep, having bad dreams for sure, being spiritually attacked in a dream. This could be somebody who could have even lost a child or something like that, you know, or sheep's and wolves clothing, you know what I'm saying? But definitely being spiritual attack, can't sleep, feeling drained and over. And like I said, take this how it resonate, flip it if need be. If it's not them, then this is you. Okay, it's either you going through this, or this is somebody who you're connected with from your past, present. Okay, you know, somebody who you connected with. Um, because again, this person is really doing a whole lot of thinking with the Page of Swords. Okay, this person is coming in. They're definitely trying to be clever here. All right, when it comes to trying to figure out, trying to learn, like I said, seeking answer from a higher source. But then you kind of have to be careful when it comes to dealing with this particular energy at the same time. What's up, Jalecia? Shout out to you, girl. I see you. Um, you do kind of have to be careful with this here situation, as I was saying, okay? Because even though this person is going through, even though this person is saying, you know, I'm going through a spiritual rebirth, you know, I'm seeking some sort of light, I'm paying close attention to the lesson that's being taught, I'm seeking answers from my highest source, I'm feeling drained and burdened, you know, I'm going through it this time. I feel like this is somebody who's really carrying baggage, okay? This could be somebody who has multiple kids from different people, you know? This could be somebody who's been, you know, in different multiple relationships with third party situations. You know, they done been out there playing around, laying around, cheating, and now all of a sudden they come into the light. They go through some sort of spiritual rebirth after the pain, you know. Maybe they've gone through a whole lot of losses. This could be somebody who suffered through a gambling addiction, you know, addiction, or porn addiction on top of drinking and smoking, and now they done lost their money, lost their home, lost their job, they done lost everything, pretty much hit rock bottom, stuck at home, struggling when it comes to trying to keep a job or find a job to make enough income to cover all the debt that they got. Okay, and so now this is somebody who's feeling a bit lonely. Now, like I said, some of you may need to be careful. It's also coming toward you with this here Five of Swords. Okay, so there's a lot of deception, okay, and deceit, okay. This could be somebody to mastermind their plot when it comes to you. This could be somebody who is unhappy with where their living situation, and their only reason and real purpose for coming toward you is because they're looking for a place to stay. Okay. And this could be somebody who you was connected to, or maybe before you was hoping that two of you were going to be able to, you know, run up into the sunset, and you know you caught feelings. It was an act of impulse. One thing led to another, and this could have been somebody who you were connected to, where the two of you were talking about getting your, you know, getting a place together or moving in together. At least that's what the plan was supposed to be. But this person was actually using manipulation at the time when they got with you in the past, and that's the reason why it didn't work, because they wasn't looking for no commitment. They were committed to somebody else, and you could have been committed to somebody else, and this was just a big third party entanglement between you and this other individual. And so because of the past situation between you and this person played so many mind games, it's like you don't even trust this person no more, because this person has pretty much burnt their bridges, not just with you but with everybody who they, you know, came in contact with. And so now, Virgo, you're coming in here with this here Queen of Swords energy, okay? And you got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, okay? So when it comes to dealing with mental clarity and truth, the Queen of Swords is somebody who's known as putting her foot down, very direct. She don't bite her tongue, she don't stutter. Okay, this is the Queen of Swords, somebody who's good at checking somebody and telling the truth. So it's like if the King of Swords come and saying, well, they're seeking clarity, you know, mental clarity and truth, they want to know how you really feel about them. Spirit is telling you, well, don't be afraid to put this person in their place and keep it real with them. Stick with the facts, and not fiction, okay? Because right now, Virgos, many of you, you're coming in here with the Seven of Pentacles, so you're definitely paying close attention to detail when it comes to this situation. You got your eye on the harvest because you're focused on yourself when it comes to the Nine of Pentacles, okay? And this is somebody who is like acting like they want to come tour with you with the Four of Wands, hoping to have some sort of long term commitment because this person is thinking long term, acting like they really want to be with you and they want to settle down, they want to have these Ten of Cups with you. But you're standing here with the Seven of Wands and you're like, hell no. You know what I'm saying? Like that bullshit worked the first time, but it's not gonna work again because you stabbed me in the back and you did me wrong the last time, and I'll be damned if I'm about to repeat it. And so this is like a situation where right when you are about to get back up on your feet, and spirit knows that you're about to get back on your feet, the devil is aware that you're being blessed and highly. And so what happens is when the devil know that you're about to be blessed and highly favored, the devil will send distractions to come in and block you and stop you and hinder your progress. Okay, because it's like Virgo, when it comes to you, you got the Judgment card along with the Chariot card. Okay, so when it comes to you receiving some spiritual awakening, and when it comes to you going through a spiritual transformation and dealing with the Chariot card, overcoming conflicts, you can even have a Cancer or somebody who's carried a Cancer sign on the other side who's also trying to help you. Get back on the right path when it comes to focusing your energy, in the right place. How you spend your time, where you put your efforts toward, okay? Because many of you could have been in a situation where you found yourself juggling or you found yourself connected to somebody who was juggling you and somebody else. And with the Two of Pentacles, you're like the time has come for balance. And so you're seeking balance. You are not going to just sit back and let nobody try to use you and mislead you and stray you along and juggle you around with you and somebody else. So it's like you're done playing these mind games. So now you're seeking balance because Virgo, you are the Empress, okay? You are the Empress, and you are getting ready to give birth to new ideas, okay? You're trying to move ahead. You got the Fool card, so you're now ready to take this leap of faith forward, okay? Because many of you are coming in with this here Six of Wands. So you're coming into with this here victory. Okay, you're going after that. It's like you're trying to plant seeds in the right place. Okay, and it's like this person on the other hand, it's like they're only coming in to save their own high horse. And it's like they're coming to you as a sheep in wolf's clothing. It's like, hold up, Virgo, can we talk? How you doing? How you been? Where did we go wrong? How can we take a closer look at the situation? You know, can we fix it? You know what I'm saying? And you're looking at them like, fix what? You know what I'm saying? Like, fix what? Like, you done took the time to heal. Somebody said, miss you, Tracy. Wiz, baby. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. So thank you for being here. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, like I said, Virgo. And this person is sitting back asking themselves, well, what can I do to get Virgo's attention? How could I pull Virgo back toward me? How could I get this second chance to have this conversation with Virgo? And this person is probably somebody who even used to do love spells on you. Okay, because yeah, it's like somebody definitely wants to come in and have a new beginning with you, like I said, with the Ace of Cups, right? And that's because they know that you are moving forward towards some, a new beginning, Virgo, because you've been able to manage stability, no matter how long it took you to get, at this place where you've been able to be still. You understand what I'm saying? Stability is not always about having the riches of the outer material, okay? Stability is about being able to maintain being in one dwelling, okay? Being able to keep a roof over your head. You don't have to have a mansion. You don't have to have a fancy house, and you don't have to drive a fancy car, and you don't have to have an expensive, paying job. This is just about being able to pay your bills and being able to live feasible according to what you can afford. You know what I'm saying? So whether you living in a one bedroom, a studio, whatever the case may be, you doing what you got to do to get back up on your feet. You understand what I'm saying? After hitting rock bottom, after dealing with the bullshit. And so sometimes we go through trials and tribulations and storms, you understand, and life lessons. Have to learn from that shit. So many of you, you went through that and you had to learn the hard way and hit rock bottom and get back up by your own bootstraps and struggle just like everybody else. And now you out here doing what you got to do, barely keeping your head above the water. And now just as soon as you're about to make some changes, here come the bullshit and distractions. After you done been through all this. You said Fixing Nothing said he knows exactly what he did, and God knows the truth. Yep, that's right. The Lord knows the truth for sure. Kativa, what's up, girl? It's been a minute since we last seen you. Welcome back to the chats, girl. So it's like, yeah, Virgo, like I said, and there go that hyphen. I can't make it up. I just told you some of you could have been dealing with a Taurus, okay? So like I said, Taurus, Scorpio, Sagittarius, you know. Moon is now in Gemini. Some of you can also be dealing with a Leo. You know. So whatever this is, some of you have been going back and forth with this person, somebody who you could have even taken back, you know? I know that's right. Trying to get back balance. I know that's right. I believe we all trying to get back balance, you know? And so, Virgo, I feel this is somebody who knows that you're not with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because for many of you, you close out a cycle. You know what I'm saying? It's like this person did you a favor. They could have felt like, well, they walked away from you and they thought the grass is greener on the other side, and now they're going through bullshit. And now it's like after the closure, you know, removing the clutter and making room for new shit. And so now it's like, you know, the Ace of Wands, you're focused on your own creative passions and talents at this time, you know? And this person knows that, you know, you're very creative. This person knows that, like I said, this person knows that you're very outgoing and hardworking and driven. This person knows that you're spiritually gifted and guided on, you know, and on the right spiritual path. This person knows that you're not dealing with no toxic bullshit. They already know. They know that you have been there, done that, and did that and moved on. And so this person is, that's why this person is, see what I'm saying? They go to Tower. Unexpected, unabruptive interruptions. You understand what I'm saying? Trying to come in and distract you with the Tower card. And there go the devil. Damn, right behind the Tower. So this could definitely been somebody where you had a strong sexual, toxic connection to this person. It was karmic. It was, you know, at the time it was all about sex. Okay, you had a very strong sexual connection to this person. Okay, you know, you was the one setting the vibes. You understand what I'm saying? Where you could have been the one setting the room environment. You know, you could have been the one that was dressing sexy. This person is missing your company because when they was with you, you kept it classy. You know what I'm saying? You put on some cute, sexy shit. You know, could have been some sexy ass lingerie and stiletto high heel shoes. You know, soft music, candles, wine, liquor, whatever the case was. You knew how to set the mood, okay? And you know, and the both of y'all was somewhat compatible at the time because the chemistry was there. And now this person is not getting that type of attention where they at. Okay, and this person is acting like now they want to come in with this here Ace of Pentacles, okay? Because they know you're going after longevity. They know it's time for your change. Good evening, Edwin. Welcome to the chats. Yeah, it's like this person knows that this is your time. And that after going through everything that you've been through, they know that you're finally ready for change and that you're getting ready to get up and make that change happen. They know that you're done dealing with straps. You're done. You're not going to let nobody else come in there and use you and abuse you verbally, mentally, emotionally, or physically. Nobody can never come to you and try to breadcrumb you again. And so now this person's having a hard time. They trying to really figure some shit out. And see, you're the hermit, Virgo. So you're definitely taking some time to go within and reflect on some shit. And for some of y'all, this person's wanting to know how the hell you've been able to manage all this time. You know, this person's kicking themselves in the ass because they know that when they was with you, but the timing wasn't right. It wasn't meant for you and this person to, you know, run off on the sunset because, like I said, you two could have been already obligated, different commitment. And so it's like now this person knows that you're single. You know what I'm saying? You're single. You're not fucking around with nobody. Meanwhile, this person is still dealing with strags. You know what I'm saying? They still dealing with bullshit ass, bitches and baby mamas and all that shit, hoes, sluts, and tramps. They done been out there passing themselves around. You know what I'm saying? Digging in this, digging in that. And now they tired of being, ran through, and they tired of running through other people. And now they ready to say, okay, I need a decent place to call home where I could be happy because they know when they was with you, you made their ass happy. I mean, let's just get head on and keep it a buck. Now they miss that shit. Can't make it up. Yeah, Virgo, you're taking back your power. The Queen of Wands just came out. Like I said, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that like button, people. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, you guys. Subscribe so you know when I'm going live and you don't miss nothing. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm going live, okay? Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss nothing. Share the channel with other Virgos, like other Virgos to the Virgo family. Let's see. Yeah, Virgo, it's like you're finally having the freedom to move forward. Just like I said, Virgo, this person is grieving with the Four Swords. This person is grieving. They're grieving in silence. They're going through some sort of remorse and regret. Okay? They are. This person's unhappy, just like I said. I can't make it up. Just like I said, because you're the Queen of Wands, you're taking back your power. And it's like you're finally, with the Eight of Wands, you're finally having the freedom to move forward. Okay? And see, this person wasn't trying to prove themselves. They didn't feel like they had to prove the last time because they felt like when they had you, they were stringing you along so bad that they didn't feel like you would ever walk away and turn your back and leave them. But since you walked away and cut them off, you meant what the fuck you said. You cut them off. You cut cords. You removed them, deleted them, blocked them. You haven't called them. You haven't texted them. You haven't visited them. They haven't heard from you. You completely separated yourself from it. You took your energy back away from this person. Now this person is like, damn. You know what I'm saying? They had a good thing. And now this person is sitting here spying on your social media platform, trying to see if you moved on, trying to see if you with somebody else. Scared that you about to move on and hook up with somebody else. And then they really gonna be, kicking themselves. And now they want to come back and figure out how can they fix what they damaged. Because they know they damaged some shit. They know they hurt you. They know they broke your heart. They know they did you dirty and was disloyal as hell and betrayed you. They know all that shit. They know they dragged you through the mud and they treated you like shit and they talked about you and they put you down and they acted though you was less than, like you didn't have a pot to piss in. You was broke down now, and now they sitting and kicking themselves in the motherfucking ass because you've been the one holding on to your stability without having to ask nobody for shit, doing it by your damn self. Okay. Said they tried to give you a heart attack too. Okay. Yeah. And they didn't give a damn about you when you was going through that storm, when you was depressed, you know what I'm saying? And having crazy ass thoughts, trying to hurt your damn self because of what this person did to you. And now that you finally strong and you done healed and got your damn mind right and you done gained some clarity and now you know right from wrong and you value yourself, you know your worth. Now here come this person talking about they want to fix some shit. They want to fix them. Like I said, some of you could be fucking with a Leo, some of you can have Leo, when there's a need for you to focus on your confidence. This could be you taking back your confidence. You know what I'm saying? And see, this person here, they was wearing a false mask with the moon card. You could have been dealing with a Pisces too. Like it was a lot of deceit, deception. This was somebody. It wasn't as what you thought it was because some of you was in denial. You could have thought this was the best person on earth, but this person was coming to you like a fucking snake. You know what I'm saying? Like a fucking alligator. You're standing there in the light, and so it's like now the mask is coming off, Virgo. The mask is coming off. You see this person for who they truly are. You see this shit for how it really is. And you already know. Yeah, Virgo, this is somebody who broke your heart with the Three of Swords. Kept you in a third party connection on top of other people. They did you dirty. And now they're trying to figure out how the hell they can come back and fix it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hoping that they can sweep this shit under the rug because time has passed on. And so they hoping that now that time has passed on and two of you have been separated and broken apart for so long that they could come back and just sweep it under the rug and you won't have to really touch on those sensitive subjects on how they did you wrong and how they effed you over. Now they want to come back and try to sweet talk you and say all the right shit, hoping that you're going to forgive them another chance. And they're trying to figure that shit out. Like, they're even asking you, some of them may even come back and be like, what can I do to make this right? I got this. They might even come a little trinket, like, here goes some jewelry, what can we do? Can we please get together? Can this give me one more chance? You know what I'm saying? I promise to make it right. If you need me to bring over a bottle, I'll bring over a bottle. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, Virgo. Oh my God. Yeah, see, this person, yes, Virgo. Oh my goodness. The Two of Swords. See, feeling stuck and defeated. Okay, having to choose, trying to figure out how to free themselves. Okay, so the person is feeling stuck and defeated. They're feeling challenged, and they don't know what to do because they got themselves in a challenge situation where they stuck like a motherfucker. Okay, and see, you're focusing on your life purpose. So, Virgo, you're coming in here with not just with the Empress and the Queen of Wands, but you're also coming in with the Emperor. So it's like you're taking on both the Emperor and the Empress. And so when it comes to the Emperor, you're definitely focused on your own life purpose. Okay, you're focused on your life purpose and your Eight of Pentacles. You're focused on your stability. Just like I said, your stability, your security. That's what it's about. And see, some of you are dealing with this here narcissist, just like I said, with Seven of Swords. They just trying to get in where they fit in. They trying to be sneaky about it too. They trying to get in and get what they want and leave. For some of y'all, just somebody who just looking to have sex with you. And for some of you, this person is also coming back with an STD. And they don't give a fuck. It's like they're coming in to do harm, to give you this here motherfucking disease, and then run off in the sunset because now they feel like, okay, I done got it with Virgo, I done burnt Virgo, gave Virgo this damn sexually transmitted disease, and now I don't give a damn because now whoever Virgo's laying with, they're gonna pass that shit to the next person. So whatever I have, Virgo got it. Bullshit. I know that's right. Okay. I know that's right. She said, do not take nothing from them. Okay, exactly. All right, let's see what else wants to come out. Then I'm going to shut this down, Virgo, because you get the point. Okay, you get the point. Let's see what else wants to come out on this here reading. Just like I said, shit is crazy. Yeah, Virgo, and see, it's crazy because just like I said, this person is trying to manifest you back with the Magician card because they know that you are the person that's manifesting. You're manifesting new things in your life with the Ace of Swords. And they might try to come to you acting like they got some sort of new potential, like they done grew. But the truth is, this person ain't changed worth a damn. And like I said, some of you can be dealing with a Taurus. Because when it comes to paying close attention to lessons that's being taught here, and some of you can have Taurus placements where you're doing things in a spiritual traditional sense. But this is somebody who's seeking answers from a higher source because they're paying close attention. This could be somebody who's watching you and they are fully aware of your growth. They know it. They know it. They know they can't sugarcoat shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, really. And they can even be angry because you're taking back your power. You could be dealing with an Aries, Emperor in reverse, who's mad because you're taking back your power. And now, you know what I'm saying? You're focused on your own life purpose. And you're setting your own ground rules. And you're not letting nobody come in and try to set those rules for you. and they could be pissed off because the shit that they used to do to you used to work, but now they know damn well that shit don't work no more. So it's like even if you see them, you're gonna be like, you know what, take care, I'm good, doing my own thing. You know what I'm saying? And whatever happened between, it was what it was, but that's it. You know? Yeah, because like I said, Virgo, you're the hermit, okay? This person kept secrets. They was wearing a false ass mask with the moon. And they had you in denial. They had you thinking one way when it was another way. Like I said, they sitting back kicking themselves in the ass. And it's like this person, it's like with the two of wands, wanting to make some sort of future plans, hoping to have some sort of future plans with you, but you're focused on your own future plans. I don't see that shit working, and they know it because you're on a different level. This person done dug a hole for themselves. Just like I said, this is somebody who done slept around, somebody who got multiple babies. This is somebody who probably got 6, 7, 8, 10 to 12, 13 kids from different people, different baby mamas. They don't slept around so much and can't even afford to pay child support. Probably owe back pay arrears and child support, in debt because they got so many damn baby mamas and kids, being put out. They sitting in the shithole because their wife don't even want to fuck with them. Some of them could be going through divorce, Wife could have left their ass and now they separated and single and going through some shit. Yep, for some of y'all, like I said, this is a past lover. Gemini, right there. Let me see. Virgo, I think I'm gonna leave it there because, like I said, Five of Wands, there's a lot of conflict and envy. Okay, somebody view somebody as competition. And see, you guys got the star card, so you're trying to stay focused spiritually. This person could have had a 10 of cups with you, but they fucked up. They want to come back and have this 10 of cups, but they can't because they sitting here, they grieving and shit, okay? And you're the queen of cups. You're paying close attention to your intuition. Meanwhile, this person views the two of you as being compatible. Maybe once upon a time, and like I said, Taurus keeps wanting to stand out real bad. This person's having a hard time letting go, feeling like they have to sacrifice everything, or they don't sacrifice everything and they lost everything. Pisces energy, okay? This is somebody who stabbed you in the back multiple times, okay? And now they feeling trapped and isolated, but in the past they had you trapped and isolated. They had you all in your head feeling stuck. And now they're going through this shit because they're upset. They're grieving because you're leaving this shit behind with the Six of Swords. You're done. You're done. You're not dealing with this shit no more. Even that high priestess is sitting here telling you pay attention to the red flags and use wisdom and intellect when dealing with this person. I can't make this shit up, you guys. What more do I need to motherfucker say? Except you done freed yourself from this shit. You're closing out a cycle work or you're focused on the sun card. I ain't even gotta say it. I'm gonna leave it there, Bergs, okay? I know y'all saying, okay, you moving on, Virgo. You're leaving the past behind. You're moving forward with a spiritual connection elsewhere. Okay, with the Four of Pentacles, somebody could be sitting here holding on real tight to what they have. Financially struggling with the Six of Pentacles. Like I said, this is somebody who was breadcrumbing you in the past. When it comes to giving and receiving, now they coming to you with their hand out. You're the Queen of Pentacles. You've already separated yourself from this here bullshit. And see, this person is coming to you like a King of Cups, emotionally in their feelings, trying to use manipulation to get back in. But you got the Wheel of Fortune helping you with this situation. Because this is somebody who was playing mind games with you in the past, like I said. And now they want to come in here. And for some of this person's trying to come back, hoping to use some sort of reverse psychology to get you back. But that shit's not going to work. And not. They know your ships is coming in with the Three of Wands. They know it, Virgs. I can't make this shit up. Like I said, Six of Cups. This person missed the good times you two shared. I can't make this up. Somebody's mad because I'm sitting here telling on them because this person is upset because they feel as though you're leaving them out in the cold completely. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. I can't make this shit up at all, you guys. I can't. And see, justice is being served. This person didn't want to give accountability for their actions. They didn't want to step up to the plate and be responsible. But now they're trying to come back to you, acting like they want to have this 10 of Pentacles and this 10 of Cups. but they ain't do shit to bring shit toward the plate. You know what I'm saying? To get that damn Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups, and now they want to come to you with the "Can we talk?" with the Tevin Campbell song. You know, can we talk? Can we give me another chance to prove myself? I'm not the same person. You judging me off of some shit that happened 5, 10 years ago. I'm a grown man now. I'm a grown woman now. You know what I'm saying? I done learned my lesson. I don't play those type of mind games. I'm a free person now. I admit that I fucked up in the past. I had you in the third party, but now I'm single. I'm separated. I'm divorced. I'm not in a relationship no more. I'm not trying to get down like that no more. Older, I learned my lesson. Now I'm just ready to settle down to be in a real relationship, real one on one. That's some bullshit. That is some motherfucking bullshit. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna leave it there. Feel free to super chat, donate to the channel. Feel free to book a reading. If you feel like this reading resonated with you, by all means, please give this reading a thumbs up. Okay, you guys, cover yourselves, anoint yourselves. Okay, yes, rock your protection. Do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? You know, by all means, you guys. Um, I might come back, you know what I'm saying, to give y'all a bonus to extended read. I feel like I done pretty much covered on everything. I pretty much done touched on everything. So I really don't need to come back and give y'all another reading, to be honest. But you know, I'll see. You know what I'm saying? I'll pick up another deck and I'll see. But I feel like I done touched up on everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I left nothing out, you guys. I don't think I left nothing out. You know. Cause you already know you got new changes coming in, you know, distractions. Y'all know right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let me know if y'all want me to come back and do another reading, and I will. If you feel like I left something out, if y'all want me to give y'all a reading, let me know what kind of reading y'all want me to give you. You know what I'm saying? Because we done already covered on this. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know. Y'all get in the comment section if y'all want me to come back give you another reading, and tell me what kind of reading y'all wish for me to do, and I will happily oblige. Okay, and give you another reading. All right. So with that being said, you guys, shout out to all my subscribers, my day ones, my moderators, everybody. I appreciate the support. Keep loving. You know, give me all the love. I need it. I need it. Give it a thumbs up, you guys. Definitely give it a thumbs up. Okay. I am out. Don't let me out.